Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name's Natalie and I do videos on handbag reviews, unboxings, a bit of luxury eye candy. So if you're into any of those, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you back. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys my 2021 luxury wish list. If you guys have been following me for a while, or if you've seen previous videos of mine, you probably would have seen that I've ticked off quite a few things off my 2020 luxury wish list. Did quite a bit of damage to my bank account, but as I said in those previous videos, I had a lot of money saved up for travel. I was meant to go to Japan and Singapore last year, but those plans got changed and obviously due to the pandemic, so I had a lot of funds left over. I mean, I could have still saved it for whenever we can travel again, but I just felt the itch to kind of shop and spoil myself while we're in lockdown, and that year was just a really depressing year for everyone, I think. So it was just nice to kind of buy things and just make myself happy. I know they're just materialistic things and everything on this list is just very materialistic, but it's just what makes me happy and that's what I like to spend my money on. I know other people have their own vices and they like to spend money on other things like food or travel, as I mentioned, but yeah, for me, luxury goods is my vice and that's what I like to spend my money on. So yeah, in today's video I wanted to share with you guys my 2021 luxury wish list. I wanted to do a more like attainable luxury wish list. So for example, I know I mentioned in my 2020 luxury wish list video that the Chanel medium large classic flap in the beige clear color was on my wish list, but because of the Chanel price increases, it just keeps going up and up, and I just don't think that's attainable for me anyway. I don't have the resources to purchase it. Eventually down the track, maybe like 5-10 years time, I would really like to add that to my collection. But in today and this year's luxury wish list video, I wanted to kind of stick to things that I would probably purchase within this year or even like next year. So when I sat down and started thinking about what I wanted to add to my luxury wish list and also what I wanted to add to my collection this year, I didn't even realize until I got to the end of my list that majority of the things on my list are actually jewelry pieces. And I'm a huge jewelry lover, but before jewelry, I'm a huge handbag lover. So handbags have always been a huge favorite to me. Like, it's always been my vice and that's what I like to spend my money on. I'm not really a big shoe person or like a clothing person, like designer shoes and clothes. I've never really been a huge lover of those. Like, I admire them, but I don't have that many in my collection, if any. I think I only have like 2 designer pair of shoes. But yeah, handbags and jewelry pieces are where I like to spend my money on. So if you saw my previous handbag collection video, you'll know that I mentioned that I have reached purse piece. So that just means that I have the right amount of bags in my collection, I think, and a well-curated collection of what I like to use on a daily basis, and I have enough to kind of rotate in my daily use and weekly use, and kind of I'm just really content with my collection. So I don't have the itch or the need to add any more handbags. I still admire handbags, don't get me wrong, but I just haven't felt the need or itch to add any new handbags to my collection. So that's what I classify as purse piece. You're just happy with the collection that you have. I mean, never say never. And there is actually one handbag on my wish list that I want to share with you today, but that was something that just came up recently, so we'll get into that a bit later. But yeah, I really want to expand my jewelry collection and add more pieces to it. So yeah, without further rambling, let's get straight into it. So the very first thing on my luxury wish list is something that I don't think I've ever mentioned on my channel before, and I don't actually own anything from this designer house, which is such a shame because I love their stuff. Like, their handbags and jewelry and small leather goods are amazing, but I just don't know why I've never dived into it. And that's Dior. So I really want to add the Dior tribal earrings, I think they're called. I'll insert pictures here so you can see what I'm talking about, and they're just the classic pearl ones. There are 2 that I really want to add. So the classic pearl ones or the pearl ones with like the dangly chain detailing, and it's, oh yeah, and insert pictures here so you know what I mean. But yeah, I just don't know which one I want to add first. I know I should add the classic ones just because they're classic, like just the plain simple pearl ones, but when I saw the ones with the dangly chain and the detailing to it, I just fell in love with that so much. And it's just so pretty. It's such a statement piece. And I think it would just look so nice, like against my dark hair, like having it dangle, like the chain dangle there. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Which one should I purchase first? The classic one or the one that really draws me to it? So the second item on my luxury wish list is also a jewelry piece from Dior, but it's from their fine jewelry collection. So these pieces are actually made out of gold and real gemstones. So the second item is the Dior Rose Devons necklace, I think it's called. I'll insert a picture here. But I just love the look of it. It's in 18 karat yellow gold, I believe. And on one side, it's got the mother of pearl pendant. And you guys know how much I love mother of pearl. I have the Van Cleef Arpels bracelet in mother of pearl. So I'd love to add this to my collection. And when you flip it over, it's got a small diamond in the center and it's kind of like a sun, the design of it. So I think it's so pretty. So you can wear it either way. It's kind of, you're getting two necklaces in one. It's kind of like a statement piece, but dainty too, with the dainty chain. So yeah, that's the second item on my luxury wish list. So just following on from the theme of the Dior necklace, the third item on my luxury wish list is from Van Cleef Arpels, and if you haven't guessed it already, it's the Van Cleef Arpels Sweet Alhambra necklace in mother of pearl. So just to match with my bracelet, they have the same sweet size, so it's just like the same size motif as this, but in a necklace version. So I'd love to add that piece to my collection. Even like with the Dior one stacked together, I think they will look so pretty together. I could have both mother of pearls peeping out, or have the Dior one turned over with the diamond and the gold mixed with the mother of pearl of the Van Cleef Arpels. So I think those two stacked together would look so pretty. But yeah, I don't know if I'll add both of them to my collection this year, but I would really like to add one or the other. But yeah, it's on my wish list anyway, so if you can dream it, you can achieve it. So yeah, that's why I put it on my wish list for now. So it's a constant reminder to keep working hard. So the next item on my luxury wish list is also a necklace, and if I manage to tick all these necklaces off my wish list, I'll have the dream stack. But I don't think I'll add all of them anytime soon anyway. I'd like to add one and then kind of slowly work my way towards the next one. It's the Tiffany & Co. Diamonds by the Yard necklace in the 18 karat yellow gold, I believe it is. So the one that I'm wearing now is from the same collection. So this is the Tiffany & Co. Diamonds by the Yard necklace, and this is just in sterling silver. The diamond in this is in size 0.05 carat. So I would like to get the same size in the gold version too, just because I think it's such a nice and subtle size. So the one that I would like is the gold version, and that's just because if I do plan to add the Dior Rose Devons necklace and also the Van Cleef Arpels necklace in the 18 karat yellow gold, I'd like to stack all three together. And because this is so small and dainty, I can pair it with anything. Like with that gold version, I would just love to have a gold version, just because I do like to mix metals. I wear some gold pieces and also some silver pieces, so I just like mixing metals, and just having the option of having a gold version of this. I always wear this, like probably like 98% of the time I'm always wearing this necklace, and it's just such an easy necklace to put on and just throw on with any outfit, and it's just so elegant and dainty. So I get so much wear out of this. So the cost per wear for this is completely gone, because I've just worn it for so many days of so many years, and yeah, so I've definitely got the cost per wear down on that. So yeah, I would love to add the Tiffany & Co. 18 karat yellow gold version to my collection too. So yeah, that's the next item on my luxury wish list. So the very last jewelry piece on my luxury wish list is from Cartier, and it is the Justin Clew bracelet in the thin version, but with the diamonds. So it's quite a few different variations there. So the Justin Clew bracelet is a bit chunky for me, I feel like. And if you guys know me, I do like my dainty pieces, my dainty jewelry. So I do have the Cartier Love bracelet in the small version, and I would just love to add the small Justin Clew bracelet too. And if you guys saw in my luxury 2020 wish list video, I did mention that I was a bit concerned about the bracelet because I was worried it would get caught in things, but I haven't really heard too many people talk about it. And I think if you have the end of the nail facing inwards, there's less likelihood of it getting caught on jumpers and snagging on things. So I think that's how I'd intend to wear it. And I really like the one with the diamonds. I went in store when I purchased my Justin Clew ring. When I went in store, my SA helped me try on the Justin Clew bracelet too, just to kind of see how it would look with my Love bracelet. And when I tried the Justin Clew bracelet on, it didn't really spark joy. Like, it wasn't anything, it was, to be honest, a little bit underwhelming. It wasn't anything special, just because this is in solid gold, and the Justin Clew bracelet in the thin version is also in solid gold, and together they just looked okay. But then when I tried on the one with the diamonds, so it's just got a little bit of diamonds on the nail head and the tip of the nail, it just looks so pretty. Like it just sparkled, even though the diamonds are very, very tiny. It just sparkled in the light and also against my love bracelet. Like having that bit of white from the diamonds against the yellow gold just made everything pop. And that's kind of like with my Van Cleef Arpels mother of pearl bracelet here. It's just got a tiny bit of mother of pearl, like that white, but it just catches the light. And I think just paired with the shininess of the solid gold of the love bracelet, it just pairs so well together. So that's why I would really like to add the Justin Clue bracelet with diamonds in the thin version to my stack. I think that'll look so pretty, but it's very expensive just because it does have the diamonds in it. So yeah, that's on my wish list, but who knows if I'll add it to my collection this year. So the next two items are from Louis Vuitton, and of course I had to add a bit of Louis to my wish list. It wouldn't be complete without a bit of Louis in my luxury wish list. So the first item from Louis Vuitton on my luxury wish list this year is the Pochette accessoire. I know I mentioned this in my 2020 luxury wish list video too, that I'd love to add the damier azur piece in the Pochette accessoire to my collection, and it's just been so hard to get your hands on. Like the Pochette accessoire is just insanely out of stock. They never get it back in stock. I've asked multiple SAs, I've asked my SA, I've gone in the boutique, I've called client services, and none of them can order it for me. The wait list is always full, so I haven't been able to get my hands on it. So I'm carrying it over and putting it into my 2021 luxury wish list. So I hope to add it to my collection this year. I would love to add it in the damier azur piece because, as you guys know, I don't have anything in damier azur print in my entire collection, so I'd love to add that piece. So the very last thing on my luxury wish list for 2021 is the Nano Speedy from Louis Vuitton, and this little bag is so hard to get your hands on, just as hard as the Pochette accessoire. I don't know why I'm so drawn to these really hard to find pieces. I think they're just so adorable and so multifunctional, so multi-purpose, and I just love that about luxury items, just because you get your cost per wear down on it. So yeah, the Nano Speedy is just so adorable, and this was actually never really on my radar. Like I'd seen it previously, and I'm actually kicking myself because I recall seeing it available on the Louis Vuitton website. I think it was last year around April, May. I saw it add to shopping bag and I was kind of like, oh, should I add it? But then when I had a look at the Speedy 30, like 25 and 30, I saw that they were like very similar in price. So it was probably like only like $150, $200 difference for the size. Like the Nano is like tiny. I haven't actually seen it in person, but from online, just judging from photos and videos, it looks really tiny. And comparing it to like the size 25 and 30 Speedies, just the cost per wear on that just wouldn't be good because it's so expensive for a tiny bag. You can fit so much more in like a size 25 and 30 Speedy, and yeah, wouldn't you just rather go for a larger one? But after thinking about it a lot and seeing so many reviews online and people talking about it and seeing how much it can actually hold, I just think it's such a good little bag, mini bag, very casual bag that you can wear every day for daily errands or just going out for like daily events or anything like that. I think it's such a cute and versatile bag. And in the monogram canvas, I personally prefer monogram canvas in small leather goods or just smaller pieces. I don't like too much monogram, like the LV logos everywhere. So in even the 25 size, the Speedy 25, I find that the LV logos, there's a bit too much of it for my liking and my taste anyway. That's just personal preference. I do just prefer the monogram LV canvas just in smaller prints. So I think in the nano size would look so cute, but it's just always out of stock and the resale market is just so expensive. I've had a look and they're selling it for like almost $1,000 more than what it is if you were to purchase it from the Louis Vuitton boutique. So that's just ridiculous to me, and I just can't justify paying that much of a premium on it. So yeah, I'll just keep waiting for it and hopefully add it to my collection this year. So yeah, that's my entire luxury wish list for 2021. It's very different, I know, to my previous luxury wish list where I had a whole variety of different things on my list, like jewelry, handbags, small leather goods. Even I think I had a scarf too, the Louis Vuitton scarf. But for now, I think jewelry is where I want to kind of focus on this year, and expand my jewelry collection. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you own any of these pieces? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. But yeah, that's all for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and join me for future videos. I have a lot more content like this planned, so stay tuned for that. But until then, I'll see you next time. Bye!